The parents of 11-month-old Charlie Gard storming out of a British courtroom where they were making a final pitch, a final plea to keep their young son alive. The UK's High Court set to rule on whether the terminally ill infant, who you see there, can come here to the United States for experimental treatment or be pulled off of life support. Catherine Glenn Foster is the president and CEO of Americans United for Life, and she's an attorney who is supporting Charlie Gard's family. Catherine, you were there in the courtroom, I know, yesterday during that emotional hearing. Tell us what the latest is.
Well, there's going to be another hearing today, so this case is not settled. But yesterday's hearing was explosive. We saw a doctor testify that with this new groundbreaking treatment, there is an 11 to 56% chance of meaningful muscular recovery for little Charlie Gard. So
is that the doctor from the United States that was saying that?
Yes. Yes, it was a doctor from the United States who is wanting to be able to treat Charlie Gard, and as yet, the High Court has not allowed him to allow Charlie to be transferred to this doctor in the United States for treatment.
That sounds very positive. If a judge hears that, 11 to 56% chance. So what are your thoughts when you were looking at the judge and looking at the reaction? Do you think that the judge is going to side with the parents and allow Charlie to come over here to the U.S. for that treatment?
You know, it's interesting. The judge asked for new evidence, and he got it yesterday. There was just so much new evidence that this doctor provided and other doctors around the world who were looking to be able to give Charlie that chance. The judge repeatedly said that he intends to be very fair about this. He has an open mind. He's looking at all of the evidence, and he had an extremely positive reaction.
What about the parents? I understand they stormed out of the courtroom. I've heard once, I've heard twice. What's the truth there, and why did they storm out? What made them so upset?
Well, the hospital that they had hired to care for their son and to treat him and to just love him in the same way that they did has instead betrayed them. So it does make sense in a lot of ways. I know that I, as a parent, would be reacting in much the same way if I went into court and had the same hospital fight me at every turn. So they did leave the courtroom quite upset. I spoke with them during the break and then afterwards again, and they retain so much hope, but they do feel disappointment in the process and in this hospital again fighting them.
What's the side of the hospital? What are they saying? Why wouldn't they just give this child a chance? Why do they think that the parents need to pull the child off of life support?
Well, the hospital is saying that they're looking out for Charlie's best interests, and they don't believe that it is in his best interests to give him this chance. What Connie and Chris, Charlie's parents, are looking for is just that ability to get that second opinion. They have a second opinion from doctors around the world who are interested in giving Charlie that chance and believe that he has a chance of very significant recovery.
Okay, real quickly, Catherine, are we going to find something out today? Will the judge make a ruling today?
Probably not a ruling today. It looks like this will probably extend into next week and perhaps even on after that. But there is a very important hearing today, and we'll just have to see where that goes.
Okay, if you want to check out her website, it's aul.org /I am Charlie Gard. Thank you so much for being with us. Catherine Glenn Foster, we appreciate it.